How's everybody doing? Uh, God is good, and He continues to rain down the blessings. Uh, First thing I want to say is give Him the glory and the praise. Each day you wake up and get an opportunity to say Amen. Uh, Now, I have some issues that I care to discuss about true and false. During the presidential candidate before we actually had a decision on who was going to do what, I'm pretty sure you all can agree that there were videos floating around of different members in groups called the Proud Boys making videos and threats on what they were prepared to do in case who they wanted to win didn't win, and what type of war they wanted to do, and bloodshed and all that. But the problem is, Facebook didn't take it down. This video went everywhere. Nothing was said. So my question is, I don't have a huge platform. And I decided to write how I felt. Because I personally feel, I don't know about everybody else. As far as politics, how they look at it, or each individual's perception of what politics is. But I gave my take on what I believe. But let's be blank. Let's just be point blank. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be right to it. Everybody wants a president that can provide for them. Make sure that everything is fair across the board. And I like Biden. My quarrel is not with Biden. My quarrel is with the powers that be that control what plays and what doesn't play and who governs. Hey, look, tell those people, they can't play this, they can't play that. So, Facebook people looks around at who does what. But the minute the Proud Boys does it, the video wasn't taken down, and people has been talking about it around the world. Like, why is nobody doing nothing about that? Oh, I get it, because it's spreading that same hate that the oppressors has always glorified in the past. And these guys knew what Trump stood for: hate. So they're doing the same thing, but this time they declare war on us. Oh, telling black men don't be out by yourself on the highway. They hunting, they head hunting, they looking for. Let me tell you something, bro. In the Bible it states, he who is first shall be last, and he who is last shall be first. In all the years that we've been going through it, I believe y'all sense your time is up. Yeah, Trump lost. And I know a lot of y'all sore about that. A lot of y'all mad about it. But it's cool. That's not my aim. Again, I came at a different perspective of my idea of what I felt should be addressed and don't get addressed. And a lot of people in America don't believe half the things that's being done to them because they don't believe it's possible, because they believe what they see in front of them is good and genuine. Well, I wrote a piece called Yes We Can. Post it up, which would be right up under this video. Repost it. And a lot of times people don't take time to read anything. That's cool. Don't. But you'll spend your life and all your days and your time plotting on how many black people you want to kill. It's just simple and plain. And then this is just not to them, but it's also to friends and associates, relatives, whoever. Everybody got their own belief. I believe in being able to agree to disagree which is the best thing. So the playing field can even out and everybody still got respect for each other. But when people like Facebook come at you and telling you're doing false news or something is bogus, my question is, how is it false news and how is it bogus? That's my question. Because first of all, when it comes to telling the truth, we understand that people normally get killed, especially if you got a huge platform. If you got a huge platform, people tend to get nervous about what you're saying. They want to control the narrative. They want to control how you think, how you eat. Everything. If you go buy healthy food, it's more expensive. If you go buy the regular foods that the organizations that pump all the chemicals in, the preservatives and additives that's gonna kill you faster than your natural life, then you'll pay a basic price. It costs to be born, triples that to die. And when you discover the secrets of trying to live, they triples the price of that. Nobody trusts doctors anymore. So each president we get, everybody has what they wish they could receive from them. Well, I got a different perspective. How about the large pharmaceutical companies get dealt with? How about the powers that be, the old men in the suits, the fruit cups? Y'all call them fruit cups because that's what they are. That's exactly what they are. And they want to control everything. You want to dictate everything that's put out. But you let Trump run around here and do whatever he want to do. Dr. Sebi went to court, Supreme Court to be exact, because y'all claim he was messing with medicine and playing doctor. Well, he proved he wasn't. And he also broke 70 to 80 patients with their blood work before and afterwards to prove that he did what he did. He deal with herbs. He don't deal with herbs. And he deal with those type of things because a lot of cure lies in the herbs of the earth. And it's God-given. And y'all try to govern that. But we know, the pharmaceutical companies don't put a lot of work in trying to heal you because the side effects outweigh the cure by 1,000 miles. It's supposed to fix one thing, but you got about 1,000 things you got to face that it could possibly do to you. And how can you continue to have faith in these doctors? How? They running around wanting people to take a vaccine. And they say, I'm spreading fake news. And they saying it's not bioengineered, but this virus is out. They said it's not bioengineered. Come on, man. We already know Trump said it came from China, that they done it. Question is, what did they do? It's common sense. We know they done it. But population control has been around for a long time. They've been trying to kill us long enough. AIDS ain't doing it fast enough. All that. They just going to keep on trying to throw their shots. So the only thing I want to know is, I posted a video of Biden's fans and Trump fans going at each other. But you wanted to block the video. Wouldn't it have made sense to take down what I wrote and tell me why you took it down? But you know, freedom of speech goes a long way. It's my constitutional right. And I can't be spreading false news when I'm living proof I see it. So what's the point of these little tests you want to get people sticking stuff up in their nose and long, man, listen. I don't care how you changed up how you want to do the test. You get false negatives, you get false positives. There are no known facts. And they told me, well, you're spreading false news and it's not bioengineered. Okay, if it's not bioengineered, then how can you be working on a vaccine and you don't know the origin of it? How can you test and look for something with a swab and you don't know the origin of it? I don't need a PhD to know that. That's basic instincts, common sense, something that's God-given. And I don't need nobody's education to acknowledge those things. So you can keep your lies, you can keep your deceits, you can keep all your receipts that you want us to look at as your proof. Biden, we watching and we hoping that you're safe, your family's blessed, and you do well. Trump, you did what you did, bruh. You made your bed, you're lying, and that's just what it is. I can't judge you. I'm not here for that. I'm speaking for one thing. I need a president that's going to deal with the real facts. You saw what I wrote, and it is what it is. Problem is, people don't believe in these things because they don't think it's being done to them. It's fine too. Like I said, I can agree to disagree with anybody and keep on pushing, and respect you as the same. It's because somebody don't take my ideals as their own. I'm not gonna hate you for that. So my situation is right now, Facebook, I got a problem with you. I got a real problem with you. You want the instructions of the powers to be to mandate everybody's page. But y'all didn't do nothing to them Proud Boys, as I said before. You did nothing. The video doggone went viral. You did nothing. People was sharing the video to show you like that they're not saying nothing to these guys, but anybody else put something up, they jump right on them. You see this right here? I know I'll never be equally accepted in America. And pretty much I'm all right with that. You don't gotta like me, but you gotta respect me. I ain't Nick Cannon. Y'all ain't gave me nothing. I ain't apologizing for nothing. But what I do appreciate though, I would appreciate you stay off my page trying to paint a narrative that what I'm saying is fake, because it's not. It's very real and the world knows about it. So you can quit pretending with your crayon books, nobody colors anymore. This ain't kindergarten class. This is real life. Black and white. But you guys, you only know one thing, and that's money. Now, if I not have one thing I heard you say, and you said something about your concerns for the middle class and the rich or whatever. What I'd like to be really approached a little bit more differently is, what about for the poor? Those who live check to check, struggling to get by. Where's a plan for that? Where's a plan so they can come up? Even if they don't have a small business, there's got to be some type of plan that can be put together to help them come up. We're not asking to be rich, but can't we get close to middle class? If this is America and it's supposed to be great, then how come it is not equivalent? How come everything that we do compared to another, we're not accepted in an equivalent exchange type of fashion? Like something of equal value. If I trade you my life to work hard for you, can I please get a pay that shows you appreciate my willingness to make sure I be the best I can be on my job? And it's just simple as that. Let's put Dr. Judy Mikovits back in it and move Dr. Fauci up out of there. Dr. Sabi went, like I said, you locked him up and he died in custody too, but he proved he did cure these diseases that y'all said was not possible. But Bill Gates ain't got no problems. Y'all let him keep on going and being advising this man like he got a PhD. He ain't even qualified to help Dr. Fauci, but I know why. He got money and he's privileged, unlike us. I feel like being black, we become the abortion of life. Because all y'all see is death, destruction, and deception. I'm not a magician, but I can see the smoke in your mirrors when you present illusions. I see that. And it's simple as that. And if people don't like me for my beliefs or my understandings, that's fine. That's your right. I'm not mad about it. That's your right. We can just agree to disagree. Ain't nobody got to threaten nobody. But this guy on Facebook, the owner, everybody should wonder about him. He's been in the news for a long time now. I always seeing him in court. What's going on with you, buddy? How about you stay off my page And keep your little sponsors off my page talking about fake news. And I don't want to hear about that because I speak facts. You can't sit here and tell me everybody in this world dying because Mother Nature decides to act a fool on the world. No. Because if that was the case and it was here, it didn't happen then. There was one point in time the AIDS wasn't here, but it mysteriously appeared. And y'all mysteriously came up with some type of medicine that can slightly prolong their life. How do you understand the origin of something if you don't understand where it came from? The problem is, a lot of y'all pissed because we're not kids looking at a puppet show thinking these puppets moving on their own. No. See, we real people, we don't believe in Pinocchio. We see the real Geppettos and the masses behind the scenes. So whatever you think you know, we don't know, we know. Your politics and all that, that's good. Joe Biden won, that's good. Trump lost, oh, that's great. But I don't wish bad for nobody, and I hope he does nothing harmful to himself. God loves us all, and I wish no harm to nobody, but I got a problem when you coming on my page and you talking nonsense about fabricated stories, which we know is real. If you don't know the origin of it, stop sticking stuff in people's mouth, forcing them to take a test that's not accurate at all, or we know it's not accurate. People sick. I tell you, I'd be better off buying a Mother Goose book. At least I can enjoy reading it. And at least we all know it's fake. But y'all fake and looking at us like we're supposed to believe you. And then get mad when we point you out. And then get upset when we tell the truth. Nick Cannon had talent and that's how he made it. But the minute he stood up and pointed you out for yours and the mistakes that you've done to him and our people and continue to do, y'all fire him and take his job. Then take his show when he the creator of it. You ain't put no money in my pocket. You didn't make me. So I'm going to step on your neck every chance I get. You can take this video down. You can do what you want. But I'm going to stand for the truth. And the fact is, it is what it is. America was never great for us. We came over the ownership. Forced to build America with gun points at us. How we going to make it? When you get tired of us, you throw us over the river. Throw us in the waters with the sharks and let us get ate. For your entertainment. All the sicknesses in America, we know where it came from. And I'm not saying that everybody in America are like their ancestors. We got good people in this world, but it's the powers that be to sit back in those suits like little midgets with little men mentalities and pissed off because you think your money give you the right to do what you want. You want us to not pray. You want us to worship you and disregard the laws of heaven, and this is not going to happen. I got an issue. And the issue is, I don't believe you. So whatever you're trying to do or going to do, you be better off going the other way. I'm not all these other people y'all assassinated. I'm not these people you're pulling over. Because best believe that happened here. I'm fighting. Cares nothing about that. Y'all don't put no fear in nobody's heart. Whatever I want to post, I'm going to post. If it's facts, it's facts. See, we understand one thing. Y'all get nervous when people start talking something that you don't want nobody to be alert to. I don't have a huge platform, but y'all nervous about it. So you had to make something to make it look like you're patting me on the back. Hey, son, look, you don't do this right here. All right? No, son, you're not my master. I'm going to look in your eye. I ain't going to look at the ground. See this? Ain't nothing nervous. You see this? You should be nervous. Because y'all sit back pushing pins with the power in them suits, thinking you safe. But even master locks drop their keys. Not everybody get a turn to come in. So I advise y'all to just go on your way and stay on up off my page. Because nobody believes you. You'll never make me believe you. You'll never make me turn to accept your truth, which is a lie. Because that's your truth. So I don't need none of my friends on my page. Oh, he's writing that nonsense. Well, guess what? That's my nonsense. That's my truth. You don't got to read nothing. Matter of fact, you can get off my friend list. Take your shoes off and kick rocks. Barefooted. And that's just the way I feel about anything. America done got y'all all out of character. Everybody want to pretend to be something. But y'all don't want to acknowledge what you see right in front of you. Because you're afraid of what the next man gonna think. You're afraid of what your friends gonna think. Well, I'm a free thinker. No, I ain't got the shackles on my feet and the shackles around my wrists. But y'all can't keep shackles in my brains because I'm not a slave in my own mind. I know when y'all want control. No president elected has ever stepped up to do what they supposed to do. Well, I gotta go. And until y'all address those real issues, get Dr. Fauci up out of there and put Judy Mikovich back up in there. Y'all know the story behind that. Do your research. And stop coming on my page talking about fabricated stories. That's just the way I feel. Black Rose out. Lesson learned. If not, kick rocks.